Hello and welcome back. I have some good news. I've played through, as you can see, to the 2nd of October, and I've got a contract offer from Boston United's chairman, David Newton. Not a big budget, I must admit, but in my opinion, acceptable for the situation. And they are much higher reaching than the clubs I have been looking at prior. Admittedly, Boston United haven't started the best. Currently 21st. Could obviously be better. But they're only a point from safety, and on goal difference they're the same. Not all that bad. So obviously, I'll be looking to begin my career as a football manager here at Boston United. I'll look to get it as a 2-year contract. I don't really need much in the way of wage, obviously. £700 would be fine. But I would like a clause that would allow me a contract extension after promotion of a year. They said no. Okay. I'm not going to get that, obviously. They want me as a short-term manager for the time being, I assume. That's fine. I'm only here for the short term, in my opinion, so hopefully that gets accepted and we can move in as a new manager. Here we go. 20-year-old has come in to replace Craig Elliott. This is obviously all the history of Boston. If you want to read all this stuff, pause it, but be my guest. I'm just going to skip through all this. This is just sort of stuff I've seen already. And I'm going to get straight into starting up as manager. These players, I'll have to look into re-signing their contracts. At the minute, I'm not exactly sure what to do about that. Expectations, I'm only going to really attempt to get a mid-table at the minute. I might do more later on, I'm not sure. Kind of depends on what, happens. But, to start with, I'm going to be looking for 3 players. I looked through this Boston United squad prior to, obviously, starting up the video. In the goalkeeping department, we only have 2 main goalkeepers. One, a 24-year-old, fairly good. Another one, 25-year-old, fairly good. But that's not what I want. I want a player for the future. So I'm going to look to spend all of my transfer budget into the wage and look to bring in a unattached goalkeeper who is under the age of 18. Dabble. Obviously, we're going to be quite difficult bringing players in, but in my opinion, I think it's probably going to be fairly easy to do. Shouldn't have to worry too much, in my opinion, at least. Oh, could sign Jose Mourinho. Yeah, actually, I'll put an offer of Jose Mourinho to sign on a free. I have a youth contract. Okay. Suggest the terms of the youth contract. Be done with that. And there's also another one I want to get in as a loan deal rather than a transfer deal, obviously. Extremely interested. Where are you? I have to scroll for quite some time, it appears. Okay, they're not there. So let's quickly go to League One and straight to Ipswich Town, who do have the player that I am looking for in the under 18 squad. Okay, maybe they moved up to 23s. There he is. Zach Brown. I want to try and get him in on loan. So that I can attempt, at least, have a good striker to start the season off with. He'll be a star player immediately for us, a 17-year-old striker who can probably quite easily play in the position that I need him to play in. Obviously, it's unlikely he may accept that, so I may often have to look to elsewhere for other players that are available, such as Ben Morris or Ben Falami. We'll have to look for Ben Falami. He's a fairly good player. Never mind, they want high quality players to play alongside him, so that's a bit annoying. And the other player that I was looking at was a Sunderland player. Okay, that's useless. Transfers, Ipswich, League One. There we go. Simple. Right. Yes, a Sunderland under-18s player. Okay, under-23s player. Move all these players around. Jesus Christ. There he is, Liam Miller. I'm going to attempt to bring him on loan. Never mind, I can't even afford his wages. That's pitiful. May have to just think about bringing in a free agent then instead for that position. Unattached. No, not left back, right back. Let's see what we've got. That's the problem. It's not. You don't really know much about them. I'd go for Nathaniel Apaya. Bring him in as a future prospect. A part-time 2-year deal on a £230 a week contract. Yeah, actually no, that just realised that's way too high. £90 a week contract. That should be much better. Here we go. So yeah, that's what I wanted to start with. We've got a game today against Darlington, another team I looked at to get a positions manager, but I don't think they've actually sacked their manager just yet. So for now, we'll leave it as is. I will look to try and fit a team into how I set up originally at the start. Obviously, if I can't, then obviously I won't, but I will look to try and do as I can. Oh, you're ineligible. Why are you ineligible? Ah, parent club. Wait, you're from Darlington? Why did we loan a player from the same league? Okay, then we'll have Luke Shields in. Then we'll have Carl Byrne, Alex Whittle, Callum Maycock, Martin Wolford. Ooh, quite a few players can play in this position actually. Sam Osborne, I think, would be the best option for me. And then Nicky Walker on the left, and striker Jordan Adebayo Smith and Dominic Knowles. Obviously, I'll set these players up in their best possible whatever it's called, best role for the position that they are currently in. Whether it actually fits or not is another question. Oh, that's annoying. Yeah, so we do need a wing back to come in, I think, urgently, to be able to guarantee stability on the left. Best option, I think, is just putting in wing back defence. That should do fine. Annoyingly, Adebayo Smith's injured, so I will have to actually not use him. Instead, I'll use Sean Tutton, because I think he's actually our top goal scorer so far. And that will be the team that plays against Darlington today. I literally know nothing about these players, so I'll have to look into. Oh no, hang on. Check right. Is the best player for the position, seeing as he actually has 3 goals to his name. Fuels, put you in. Alex Penny, put you in. A Jackson in, and G Green. So this is the team obviously we're going to use to play against the Darlington team we're against today. Captaincy is Luke Shields. Fair enough. Set takers, I'll just have quick picked, because I know nothing about this team obviously, so I can't, honestly say, oh, I'll just pick these players. Doesn't really work all that well. Nathaniel Appiah set to sign immediately, which is brilliant news. That's not what I meant to do. That's what I meant to do. Right, so Nathaniel Appiah set to sign. You're a right back, not a left back. So you can't play on the left wing back, annoyingly. We'll look to sign another player then, if possible. Nathaniel Appiah, he's got a probable future in him at least, and that he might be capable of playing. What's your best position? It is just defence back and full back, not wing back. Bit annoying, but you know, can't really do much about that. Wing back. Yeah, that's probably wing back. There's not really a lot of players that can play there. We've got Brett Callow who can play there. Seems fairly competent in the position. I will have him on a non-contract, however, because obviously we can't afford to continuously pay for players to be on a contract. It's just not going to work. We just need to make sure we actually have enough money to actually afford to put players into a team. So, first game of the season against Darlington. We're away in my opening fixture. And I've just realised that I left the in-game noise on. So I'll just turn that off. I never like the in-game sounds, it's always a bit choppy for some reason. I'll leave key highlights on obviously so that when the highlight happens it is obviously visible. And that's not good. Niesken's already got himself a yellow card. It's not even been 10 minutes of the game yet. Okay, so we've got a free kick, I believe, on the edge of the Darlington box. Swung in by Walker. It's a goal by Jake Wright. We lead already 10 minutes into the game. And Darlington are feeling the wrath of Boston United. See, it's a good thing putting Jake Wright in instead of Tutton. I forgot his name. Although it appears that Darlington are dominating the game since the goal has gone in, which is rather annoying. Darlington break through the middle. Lambert strikes on goal and is saved by Crook. Well done. So there's a corner kick now to Darlington. Thompson to take it. Can he do anything with it? Swings the ball in. Far post. Away by Shields. To Campbell. Swings the ball in. It's a goal from Adam Campbell. 1-1. Gloated too soon. Right, let's try and get the boys to be creative in the last 25 minutes of the half. See if they can pull out another shot on goal, get another goal in. Try and pull up the table a bit. Throwing from Darlington to Bascombe. Long ball forward to Thompson. Thompson runs the ball ahead of the last defender. Gets past Shields fairly easily. Has a shot from a fairly poor angle. Ends up in the side netting. That was atrocious from him. Corner kick from Thompson. Swings the ball in. A penalty has been given. Oh dear. Okay, then we're up to Crook. Can he save it? Come on, Darlington. Miss the penalty. Galbraith take it. And it's saved by Crook. Beautiful save. Jeez, that saved us. That didn't even just save the goal, it saved us from being defeated again. Thompson now with another corner kick. Swings the ball in to Horton. Puts it over. Goal kick to Boston United. We are weathering the storm, but barely. Crook with a goal kick. Long through to the centre for Knowles. Knowles to right. Back to Knowles again. Puts that wide to Osborne. Osborne looks out to the wing back for Byrne. Byrne tries to swing the ball in but is blocked by the defender. And a good tackle by Byrne. Gets the ball back, puts it to the defence. Nielskens puts the ball forward. Galbraith heads it away. Oh, Jake Wright's got a ball pass to Knowles. What the hell was that? Osborne got it back. Puts the ball out to Byrne, who has a shot that's gone well wide of the post. Although I must admit, much better play. 4 shots, 2 on target admittedly, but 4 shots nevertheless. And a 62% possession rate. That is impressive in and of itself. And with us playing on an attacking idea, we really shouldn't be. I mean, we weren't supposed to win this game, so we should be defending. But I looked to put on attacking form. I looked to try and get as many goals as possible to try and win us games. Probably not a good idea at the look of things. So for the second half I may go into a defensive formation. For the last 5 minutes, just ask them for a bit of passion. Try and get them up. Try and wake up the team again. Whittle with a throw to Knowles. Back to Whittle. Swings the ball in. It's away by Horton. Only as far as Lambert though. Lambert runs the ball through the middle. Looks like it's going to be another Darlington goal. And he puts it wide. We were let off there. Come on, Boston United. Okay, half time. And it's all to play for, in my opinion. Right, passionate. We deserve to win this match, I think. We do. We have got the ability, we've got the talent, we've got the consistency to win this game. I'm going to put George Green in for... Never mind. Change my mind on that one. Jordan Thewlis. There we go. Put in an advanced forward. Jordan Thewlis. And probably put Ashley Jackson in for Whittle. And then put on an attacking wing back. Obviously, as I said, play a bit more defensive in the second half. Demand more from the team in the second half. We'll try and get a few goals if possible. Head away by Wolford, only as far as Lambert. Puts it out to... can't remember your name. Thompson saved. Campbell now with the ball out to Horton. That's got to be offside. What? How is that not offside? Jesus Christ, the defence was terrible there. Down to 22nd, we are now officially bottom of the table if all the results stay the same. And yet, we still have the play of the ball. We still have 58% possession compared to their 42 now. Throwing from Darlington, Horton to Campbell, back to Horton again. Puts the ball out wide, doesn't reach anyone. Burn now. To Wolford in the middle. Long ball forward from Wolford, it's gone astray to Galbraith, who puts it out wide to Rivers. Tackled by Jackson, fairly well done. Banbrick now puts the ball into the middle for Bankham. Into Hartfield, puts the ball out wide, but just only gets to Jackson. Walker puts the ball into the defence for Shields. Long ball forward from Shields, and this does reach an attacker in Thewlis. Thewlis puts the ball out to Jackson on the wing. Jackson swings the ball in, and it's a goal. It's an own goal from Horton, I believe, yes. Bringing Jackson on was probably the right decision then. Own goal there from Darlington gives Boston United hope. Shields with a free kick to Wolford. Wolford puts the ball out long for the wing for Walker. Walker now running the ball into the box. Slows himself down, tries to cross it in, but is blocked by the defenders. Lambert now with the ball, and he runs straight through the middle of our defence as if we're not even there. As a shot saved by Crook though. Good save from Crook. Try and get a bit more creative again. See if we can actually pull off a win, or at least a draw. I'd be happy with a point. I would be. A point in my first game I'd be happy with, especially away from home, in a game we were supposed to lose. We were supposed to lose this game quite badly as well. So I think this is a game that we should be happy with a draw if we can get it. Corner kick from Walker. Swings the ball in. Away by Bainbridge. To Byrne. Just after the halfway line. Push the ball back out wide. Can't reach Osborne. Horton kicks the ball long for Thompson. And Thompson, oh, we're going to get a red card for Burn. Well, it's a good thing I brought in Nathaniel Apaya, because we've just lost our right back. At least for a game, anyway. We can't really do much about this without having a player that can go in, really, unless... Well, in theory, what I could do is I could pull Jackson back and then bring Maycock off for Alex Penny. Yeah, that works. We'll just do that for now and see what we can do with it. No nonsense fullback, and you no nonsense fullback. Yeah, this is what we're going to have to do for the remainder of this game. I think it's probably the best option we've got in it. Goalkeeper defence. Don't know why that wasn't on there prior. And just for the last 10 minutes or so, all out attacking, some passion from the team. Let's get this goal, let's get this equaliser, and let's send our fans home happy. Thewlis tries to play the ball through, but Rivers gets it in the way. Lambert now with the ball inside our box, saved by Crook, only as far as Campbell. Campbell loses out to Osborne. Brilliant tackle from Osborne. Crook, didn't like that apparently. Darlington with the corner. Campbell to swing the ball in. Taking his sweet old time with it. Push the ball into the near post, and it's a goal from Stephen Thompson because of, arguably, I would call a foul with their player tackling through our man to get that ball to him. I'd call that a foul, but hey, what are you going to do? Free kick from Naskins. Long ball forward. Jake Wright tries to keep it, but loses out to Horton, who kicks the ball long to Penny. I said Henry, I don't know why I said Henry. And Thompson now runs the ball on, and it's through. Another corner kick. Darlington are putting on a lot of pressure now, gone to all-out attacking. And with just 4 minutes of stoppage time, I don't see us equalising. To be honest, I didn't really see us equalising in regular time without the extra goal for them. So, yeah. But I think, well, let's just put it this way: we could have done a lot worse. We could have. I mean, they missed a penalty, so we could have been 5-2 down at this point in time. So I think we should just be happy with, what we got from that game. And again, Jake Wright did very well. Spennymoor, this one here, is another team I'd looked at to see whether or not I could actually have a chance. No, we'll issue a warning for the first offence. Yeah, so apparently I haven't actually done my responsibilities, which I thought I had. So, match. I don't lead team talks, and I definitely don't lead friendlies. That'll do for now. But actually, trainings have to be done as well. Yeah, I don't do any of that. And contracts as well, it's going to be really annoying. Yeah, this should be done. Okay, sorry about this. I thought I'd already done it, but evidently I hadn't. Media, I definitely don't want to be doing any of these. Anyway, I think that's everything. No, it's not. I have to do all this as well. Oh, for the love of God. I need a director of football, I just realised. Because I don't actually have one. Yeah, I don't actually have a director of football, so I do need one. Let's quickly have a look at club info. Darlington, do you have a director of football I can steal? No, you don't. That's annoying. Okay, we'll have to do a staff search then. Doesn't really matter. Okay, director of football, director of football, director of football. There we go. Ellis Bowerman. £400 a week, that seems fair to me. £400 a week, mate. You're getting a good amount there. No, walking away from that deal then. You can't accept the offer that I'd offered him. He ain't getting the job. Okay, we just need to try and find a director of football, and that's obviously very difficult. Staff role, coaching, no. Recruitment, there we go, director of football done. Mick Jenkins, okay. No, director of football. £250 a week, 2-year deal. There we go, done, perfect, got a director of football on. So, with Nathaniel Pye coming in, we should be able to beat Atherton Collieries. And then after that, we'll play one more game, and then I'll leave the video for the next week. This all seems fine. Yeah, that seems fine. So yeah, we'll play this game, then we'll play Kettering, and then we'll leave Kings Lynn, Gloucester and Brackley off cam, and then we'll go back for the game against Kidderminster. Oh, Kidderminster. Haven't you got... Oh no, it's not you, it's Kings Lynn. It's got, yeah. Kings Lynn have got a load of loan players in from League One teams like Bolton, Sunderland sort of thing. And it really annoyed me because they got in all their players really easily, really quickly. Okay. So the problem is I can't afford to pay anything for this guy. So unfortunately I'm not going to get Zach Brown in as a striker. So I'm going to have to instead look for a League 2 team to give me a striker. Colchester should be able to do without one of their strikers for a little bit. Okay. Do they even have any strikers in their reserves? Yes, they do. They have Callum Jones, but he is terrible. Okay, what about their under 18s? There's one, Jake Hutchinson. Good brush sign, actually. Make an offer of a loan deal. Not willing to loan him out for us. He's probably too young. Yes, that's not going to work. Who else could I possibly look into? I think maybe Crawley could have a few players I could bring in. Oh, that will be all out on loan. Ibrahim Mate is up loan at Woking, so yeah, it's unlikely. Under 18's probably got no one I can bring in. Then we've got an under 18's team. Crew, how about them? Oh, there is one. Tyrese Onyeka. No idea if I pronounced that properly. I probably didn't. Suggest terms, finalise offer. Perfect. Got a striker coming. You should do fairly well for us. And with Jake Wright, our top goal scorer, probably need to rework our formation fairly drastically, in my opinion, because this is not going to work. So we'll pull back both defenders to here. Burn will obviously be swapped out. Okay. Yeah, fair enough, makes sense, I guess. Alex Whittle to attack. Nathaniel Pye, I believe, is in the under. Yeah. So I'll move into the senior squad. Oh, Dwight Pascal's very good by the looks of things. And he's a right back as well. If I'd known that, I wouldn't have signed Nathaniel Pye. Yeah, too late now, isn't it? Anyway, Carl Byrne swapped out for Nathaniel Pye. Bring that up to there. Don't know why I didn't choose that automatically. That's the best it could possibly be. And then we'll put, where are you? There. Jay Rollins and Andy Thanyoj, or Thanyoj, whatever it's pronounced as, on the bench. This will be the team we'll use to play Atherton Collieries. Please sign a player. Yeah, I am as well. He's a good player. He's got a future. I think he should improve a fair amount with us, especially if he's playing consistently. I don't see the point why he wouldn't be able to improve somewhat drastically over the next few years. Okay, so But in Vicala, apparently, who's he? Or is he the director of football I put a bid for? Okay, so Boston going to take on Atherton Collieries. Yeah, we have no real worry about this team, I don't think. At least I wouldn't have thought so anyway. I'm pretty sure they're probably... I think they're either in the Isthmian or the league below the Isthmian. Can't remember what that one's called though. Yeah, it doesn't really know. Potential Panorama North goalkeeper. Exciting young prospect. Appreciate you, make him a bit happier while he's here. He's on a wage of £5 a week. I mean, not a lot, but what are you going to do? Honest day's work, really. Bosch United have one of the leakiest defences in Panorama North. You tell them me. 4 goals let in by Darlington. But we are only a win away from 19th. And in theory, we're only 2 wins away from 15th in Spennymoor. So, admittedly, I doubt we're going to beat Kettering, seeing as they're in 2nd place. We could, in theory, get out of the relegation zone with just 1 match. Especially if Gateshead and Geesley both lose their next game and we draw with Kettering. In theory, if we draw well enough, we would be able to do what needs to be done and get out of the relegation zone with a point. But I'm not looking to get out of the relegation, I'm looking to get to the mid-table, obviously. Whether it happens or not is another question, but I'm looking forward to that sort of idea. Yeah, he's not great, this Tyrese Onyeka, but he's a player that I think we're going to have to use, because we don't really have anyone else who can play in the forward role, in my opinion. And Sean Tutton is definitely not that player. Why are you ineligible? Because you're already involved in another match today. Fine. Right. So with the team. There we go. Nathaniel Appiah made his debut in the FA Cup 3rd qualifying round. Actually, on second thought, I think it's probably best if I actually play this game and then play Kettering and Kings Lynn off screen, and then play the rest of the games as they come, and make this game the last game before the next video, obviously, because I think there's a bit too much time between this match and the Kettering game, so I think it's better for spacing of the videos, I think. Nathaniel Appiah swings the ball into Walker, very nearly an assist from his debut, but Roberts makes the save. Roberts with the goal kick for Atherton Collieries. Push the ball out to the left where there is no one. O'Brien, and he just runs straight through our defence. He has a shot and it goes well wide of the post. But that is the problem we are facing, that we haven't got that clinical defensive ability that we need to be able to challenge at the top of this league. Without Nathaniel Appiah improving, we're going to need new right backs. And unless that Pascal improves quick enough, we're going to need to buy them. Because I don't think I could really bring in good enough youth players. At least not ones that are going to be successful, in my opinion. Once the director of football gets here, I'm going to put him on the idea of initiating player signings so that he can bring in a fair few young players for us in the near future on non-contract deals to sort of boost up our numbers a bit. Wow, that was a boring half. 0-0. Okay then, so we'll bring off Dominic Knowles for Jordan Thulis. Put him on pressing forward, same as Jake Wright. We'll also bring off Callum Maycock for Andy Thanage, or Thanai, whatever it's pronounced as. I'm not great with pronunciations, evidently. And I'll leave it at that for now, I think, yeah. Thulis, I want to see you do well, and I also want to see you do well. Okay, let's turn to get creative for the second half. Apparently there was a highlight there where it just completely skipped it for reasons I'm not quite sure about. Roberts with the goal kick again puts it out to the left wing. This time Osborne steals it. Osborne with the ball forward for Jake Wright, but it's blocked by Lafferty. Down to impronounceable to Wolford. What's your name? Yeah, Wolford to Walker. Back to Wolford again. Wolford puts the ball out to the left wing for Whittle. Whittle puts the ball in the middle for Jake Wright, but it goes to Walker. And how did they not score that? That was atrocious. That goal could have been another 10 feet wider and they'd still missed it. Throw in from Appiah. Long throw to no one, really. Don't quite understand what that was for. Appiah heads the ball forward, but again messed up. This boy is making tons of mistakes today. If it wasn't for the fact this was just Atherton Collieries, I'd be worried, but hey ho. I need to stop saying that. Lynch with the shot, and it's put wide by Crook. Oh wait, no, I think it was a corner. No, I think it was a free kick. I think it was offside, what I mean. We may very well be going to a replay. At this rate, Lafferty with a free kick forward. Neskins puts the ball forward to Osborne. Osborne now with the ball on the left wing, sprinting down the left wing. And he loses out to Smith, but Thulis is there now to pick the ball up. He puts the ball into the middle for Wright, who still can't score. Corner kick now to Boston United. Walker swings the ball in, and it's just gone straight to their goalkeeper again. And it's now a throw-in. I don't quite understand what that goalkeeper for. I wanted to show a bit of passion in this half. They're not showing the passion they need to be able to push forward and score a goal. Appiah throws it to Jake Wright. Back to Appiah. Down to you. Puts the ball forward to Jake Wright on the right wing. And he loses out to Lafferty, but gets it back again. Puts it into Osborne. Osborne swings the ball in for Thulis. Thulis still can't score. So that's getting rigged or something. Appiah swings the ball in. I assume he may have gone for a shot there, but I could be wrong. Roberts now with the ball. Kicks the ball forward. Taken up by Hardcastle. Down to Smith. Smith kicks the ball forward only as far as Shields. Shields puts the ball forward. Jake Wright now to Thulis. Thulis crossed the ball in for Jake Wright, who finally scores us a goal. In the 80th minute, Boston United finally go 1-0 up against Atherton Collieries. That is what we need to be scoring all of our goals. Clinical finishing and clinical passing ability. And evidently we had not had that against Darlington, and we sure as hell haven't had it so far in this game. Welsh, a long ball forward to Bentham, who puts the ball round the keeper but still managed to put it wide. Boston United, are they going to hold on to that 1-0 lead going into the last 5 minutes of the game? Throw in now again. Will throws the ball to Wolford. Wolford back to Will. Back to Wolford. Wolford crosses the ball into Jake Wright, and again a beautiful goal. 2-0 now we lead in this game. That is a lot better than what I have been seeing in Darlington. So hopefully, after this video is finished, when we play Kettering, they can possibly put that to good use against that team as well, and get us the win we need there. Thewlis to Walker. Walker to Whittle. Back to Walker again. Back out to White to Whittle. Cross the ball in, but straight to the goalkeeper. A minute and a half left of the stoppage time. I can't see another goal coming out of this game. Bentham now with the ball. Heads it, but goes right to impronounceable. Kicks the ball long and forward for Jake Wright, but it's taken up by the goalkeeper. Another kick forward from the goalkeeper, only as far as Will. Kicks the ball forward, goes to Rowlands. Rowlands kicks the ball out wide, looking for O'Brien. Osborne makes a header but doesn't get it on target to anyone. O'Brien now. A ball forward to Lynch, who is open in the middle of the field, and Crook does well to save that. Corner kick with 1 minute to spare. I can't see Atherton Collieries winning this game, obviously, or drawing it from that corner, just a consolation at the minute. Osborne, though, with the ball. Can he get one last goal, make it 3-0 to Boston United? Well, he gets tackled by Lambert fairly maliciously, in my opinion. Yellow card for Danny Lambert. Okay. But can this free kick provide a third and final goal for Boston United? Nathaniel Appiah swings the ball in, and that is terrible. Roberts now with the ball. I assume the whistle's about to blow. O'Brien heads the ball, ricochets off Shields, and there it goes. The final whistle. Atherton Collieries 0, Boston United 2. So that's what I need to see in the league. That's what I need to see against Kettering. It may not happen, but it's something I need to see. We need to make sure we can keep up with this sort of look towards our ability. Nicky Walker, that's just a 1-2 danger, it's fine. Nathaniel Appiah could have done better. Thankfully, we got the bit of money from that game as well, actually, that's a good thing. And Jake Wright does need some praise for the performance he put in that game. I probably will look to keep him at the end of the season if possible. If not, I won't look too hard into it. But I might make an attempt at least. That reminds me, Kings Lynn, you've got a striker, Adam Marriott. I may look into signing next season, as well as Chris Smith. But that's just all the social feed stuff. Alright, so Brett Callow comes in, Mick Jenkins also comes in, that's perfect. Right, staff, responsibilities, transfers and contracts, right, initiating player signings. Perfect. Now, I'm going to leave this video here. I'm going to look to play the Kettering and Kings Lynn games, possibly the Gloucester game as well, and I'll come back for the Brackley and Kidderminster games, and depending on how close the Kidderminster game is to the next game after that, here, Spennymoor, yeah, no, so I'll do Brackley, Kidderminster, then I'll do play Spennymoor, this one, and this one off screen. Then I'll play Farsley, Curzon, Bradford, and Guiseley on screen. Then I'll have the month of January off screen, and then so on and so forth. Okay, so it's a good start, I think, at least in the cup anyway. But yeah, we could be doing a lot worse. Let's put it that way. So until next time, goodbye.